Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. PDP, or call it Atiku, has lost a very important political stalwart in southwestern part of Nigeria. Don't forget that the rate at which the youths are showing so much energy, vigor, unity, and tenacity of purpose has caused so many politicians to reconsider their stand on supporting APC and PDP. Fairly recently, what we've been noticing is a migration either from APC to PDP or from PDP to APC, and then a huge migration from the both party to Labour Party. I have not heard of any person who have left Labour Party to join with APC or PDP. So right now, there is a serious boost for Peter Obi considering his presidential ambition. And right now, a People Democratic Party stalwart in Lagos State, Babatunde gbadamosi, on Friday defected to the Labour Party, declaring support for its presidential candidate Peter Obi. Gbadamosi, a former governorship candidate of the African Democratic Party and a former Lagos East senatorial candidate of the People Democratic Party, made these known in a statement in Lagos. According to him, he said, I had completely lost hope, especially in the youth of Nigeria, considering how the senatorial by-election panned out after the traumatic event of the hashtag NSAS. However, the exit of Peter Obi from the PDP and his subsequent emergence as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party and his brilliant choice of Malam Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed as running mate have rekindled my hope. I am 54 years old and never in my life have I been privileged to witness the kind of energy, vim, vigor, unity, and tenacity of purpose being exhibited by youths of all ethnicity and religious background in Nigeria over a political candidate. I hereby publicly declare my resignation from the People Democratic Party (PDP) and wish all the remaining members well. By the same token, I also hereby publicly declare my support for the Labour Party and its presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. He recounted how he joined the People Democratic Party in Ikorodu in 2008 and remained a loyal member of the party, contributing whatever he could to the growth and development of the party in Lagos State and throughout Nigeria until he took early retirement from the partisan politics in 2017. I came to recognize that the problems of PDP run quite deep, and their tepid opposition is in fact by the design of some individual populating the party leadership from top to bottom. He said that he was motivated that almost all youths who were not professional politicians or influencers for hire had been popularizing Obi's presidential ambition. He said that Obi has over the years shown himself to be a creative, prudent, and frugal administrator, as well as a trustworthy custodian of public funds. Badamosi also described the Labour Party vice presidential candidate as urban, prudent, practical, and principled politician. He said these two share a passion for education and knowledge, with Obi's documented exploit in the education sector as governor of Anambra State and Baba Ahmed direct investment in education as pro-chancellor of a highly respected based university, Abuja. Both share a disdain for graft and belief in exterminating contract peddling. I find myself left with no choice when faced with alternatives but to publicly throw in my lot with these two fine gentlemen, especially considering that another good uncle of mine, Dr. Doyin Okukbe, is one of the navigators of their journey and had invited me very much earlier. This is quite interesting hearing people talk like this. One of the things that get people so excited about Peter Obi is the fact that his proof of efficiency and effectiveness in managing public fund is second to none. This man has shown Nigerians that a politician can exist beyond transactionary motives, because unfortunately in Nigeria, the kind of people we see are politicians who are transactional. They look at Nigeria as an investment, and whatever they put in, they will reap 10,000 times from the country, or call it 1 million times from the country. They put in a 1 billion naira, get ready, because you're going to pay more of the billion for them. That's why I'm so shocked that some youths are still queuing behind these politicians who are transactional. You see them, they come give you as much, soak in to you as much as 10 million naira, 15 million naira. What are you expecting when they come on board? To ruin your future, to make sure that they open up Nigeria for all manner of things to invert it. So wisdom demand at this point that we should make good use of our brain this time around to correct the anomalies that we have seen thus far. I think gbadamosi coming in is a proof of the fact that the youths can control the show in the country. I mean, the level of vigor has never been registered ever from the inception of this country. We've not seen this level of support without any iota, or let me say, without any shishi. People are supporting this man with their heart, and there's no way it will not awaken the consciousness of right thinking people to begin to go through the biographies of these guys and possibly have a return, or have a rethink of how they can support them. Now, let's just look at what Nigerians have to say right away. This one here says, no sane Yoruba man will support Tinubu APC after the role Tinubu played in the massacre of innocent NSAS protester at Lekki Toll Gate. May Tinubu never know peace. All right, this one says, welcome patriots. By the end of 2022, any youth still rooting for Tinubu stroke APC may have to be subjected to a compulsory crackdown check. Another person here said, though I'm supporting Tinubu, but I see the hand of God on this Peter Obi. Could he be the chosen one? Fingers crossed. And since we have nothing to campaign with as APC, let me just use Peter Obi's pictures. Right now, I don't know if APC has decided to call off their own campaign, but Peter is a sellable guy. When you are going around to sell products that are already have a track record of its efficiency, have track record of its quality, you don't have to back too much. As you are talking to the people that are just driving closer, to buy the product from you. And that's why I'm so shocked what is happening with APC and PDP. Why is it that they have not commenced their own listing? But guess what? The position of Nigerians is this, that even if these guys decide to come around with money, let us collect the money and chop, because it's actually our money. And on that said day, we will show them that we have brains. And not just that we have brains, but we can control things. Apart from anything, just thinking about what is going on in the country is enough to correct anyone's mentality. I'm so shocked that youths are still involved in this whole thing and pretending as if Peter Obi is just a vase to West, or Peter Obi does not even have anything to present and all of that. Someone will be talking about good example of Tinubu's performance in Lagos Light Rail project and all of that. I think that is not strong enough to make you look at him as a people's president, because we're talking about 200 million Nigerians with a man whose health cannot be attested for. It was shocking the other time when he was about to be interviewed. Someone was behind trying to tell the journalist, stop, 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 stop. Why? Because they know very well that he cannot really stand up tall because of age and all of that. So I'm hopeful that everything will correct itself as we keep making progress. That's what we'd like to leave it. Go to our comment section.